star of our show.
Yeah. SMD 97 Nunoclock Newz segment. Can you dig it? And we gotta chop it up for real. You dig? I was gonna let my boy Dick Weedius, Ligalotopus, take over the show. But he's definitely not ready yet. Can you dig it?
Yes, I am. I'm ready. If you let me, I will get ready and do it right now.
Shut up, Dickweed. Anyway, listen, we gonna take care of this real quick. And I want y'all to be game on your man, Donald Dump. Now, that's my nigga. Not talking about grew up with him. Can you dig it? Anyway, let's hear what he got to say.
Just think of what that is. $5 billion a day we're losing on trade. And we...
$5 billion a day? Huh? On trade? Huh? $5 billion a day on trade? With who?
We're very tough with China, as you know. We put 145% tariff on. Nobody's ever heard of such a thing. And we've essentially cut off trade relationships by putting that much of a tariff on. And that's okay. We've gone cold turkey. That means that we're not losing. We lost $1 trillion to China. $1 trillion. That means...
Ooh. Huh? Y'all peep the game? I'm gonna let him keep it going. Now I'm talking about while y'all go through in your mind of what could make them lose $1 trillion a year.
We're not losing $1 trillion when we go cold turkey because we're not doing business with them right now. And they want to make a deal. They want to make a deal very badly. We'll see how that all turns out, but it's got to be a fair deal. But think of it. We're losing $1 trillion, and that was a big $5 billion a day. And
he meant Brazil. You know what I'm talking about? But that's just speed talking. You dig? Now, on a different note, are y'all still thinking about what could it take? You dig? Yeah, we were thinking about certain whips and all that stuff. You dig? Because there's 3 main things, right? You got the whip business, got the electronic business, but then you got the knockoff business. Can y'all dig that? And even the other ones that's supposed to be so-called legit, we getting it here, getting it from, what I'm talking about, the major league department stores and all that stuff. When you still get it out the box, when you get it from, what I'm talking about, I don't want to say their names. What it say made from? Trump is cutting all that out. Now, will that make the price of whatever we doing go up? Huh? Because everything's going to be so-called American-made products. Now, is it starting to make sense of why they let a lot of them in the first place? They set up shop and putting their ass to work. Hit the unlike button. Huh? Put myself at risk talking about Rudy Poo shit. You know what I'm talking about? Material stuff that don't mean nothing to nobody but the people that's consuming the products. You dig? But he's making a power move. And like I said, will I make the price go up because it's American made? A lot of white brothers and sisters that's in the hill and mountains, they don't buy farm products. They cars, they tools, all that stuff, American made. That's one for y'all to grow on. You dig? So while we hooked on Jordans and Benzes, they stuck with sticking with American products while saving their money on the same Levi's they was wearing since 1989. Can you double dig it? But we love what we love because we've been playing catch up. So I get it. But that's the main thing I think Donald Trump is going at. Straight up. The Jordans. early. Because it don't make sense why all of a sudden. Why all of a sudden? Wow.